impossible. She's already hurt.
Again, on motorcycles.
Why did you find card games in space?
Card games in space? That's just silly.
I'm going to walk now. I'm going to laugh hysterically. Not because you're funny, but because I'm I'm going.
What's kind of unpopular thing? That almost tastes like beeswax.
It almost tastes like beeswax.
You're not CL.
I would really rip you off, but I'm
My next one is 16 and up. My next one that's upstairs is going to be the last division. I want to go to the it's going to be upstairs. I don't even know the thing. I don't even know what the subjects are. Anyone else here? Let me know.
as long as I don't
She's gonna have to like turn the chair so your backs are facing this way. That's it.
Test 1, 2. Test 1, 2. So how's everyone doing tonight? Y'all having a good time at AAC again? How do you like it up in Manchester compared to Nashville last year? Alright, now before I do anything, I'm going to show you guys a video of what has happened this year when I've ran this panel so far. I ran this panel at Anime Boston this past April, and I ran this at PortCon back in June. So I'm going to play this right now, if it'll play, hopefully. This is going to be your goal for tonight, okay? This is from PortCon 2012, all right? And actually, I gotta pause this because this has audio in it. See this?
Oh my God!
Why are you trying with the Dragon Ball shirts? Of course.
All right.
Why does everybody try to find their notebooks?
There's like no slack.
All right, let's see if this plays, right? Okay. Now listen to this. All right, listen, guys. Guys. Or just drop.
I don't think there's that many to be 52. I don't know if it'd be 35.
This was $1 million question.
35. $1 million. Asking this. Is that your final answer?
And now, this is from Anime Boston. You gotta watch this, and then you're all gonna face bomb. You can see who that is, right? And look what she chooses. She chooses D, Ryu.
What? No.
Get out.
She goodbye. And her excuse for that was, but Pac-Man sideways. Yeah, we were all there. It was painful. Yes, it was. All right. All right. So let me just. All right. So our first bracket, I just did a random number generator for what our first brackets are going to be used. So I have 18 brackets of questions here. So it's going to be truly random as to
14.
what we're going to have. No, I did a random number generator. It's going to be 18 first. So before I do this, I'm going to explain the rules. So I'm guessing all of you know what Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is, right? Yeah. All right. So this is going to be based on the classic version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, not the newer one that has all the shuffled questions and everything. This is going to be based on the original Regis version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. But there is a little bit of the newer version thrown in there, though. Basically, it's the same format, though. 15 questions away from winning $1 million. And you have 4 lifelines to help you out. 3 of them are used from the old format, and 1 of them is used from the new format. And I'll go through the lifelines right now if you want to do the whole thing. So I'll show you the lifelines right now. The first one we have is called Jump the Question. Oh, wait. Maybe more audio.
Yeah!
There we go. Plug it back in.
Alright. Sorry, coach. He's not into it.
Sorry about that.
Alright, here we go.
Play it. Oh. Audio sucks. Okay.
No, I muted it.
Okay, go. Play it. No.
No.
Oh my god.
No. Files are gone, apparently.
Well, it's a good thing that
Don't exist. Okay.
it's a good thing I have one flash.
Yeah, exactly.
So let me just get this out here. That was one thing I was worried about. I was worried about like the fact that.
Yeah, I was a little worried about it too.
Yeah. So.
If any of our team problems come up,
All right. So there you go.
I am actually going
But you copied everything onto your thing, so it actually should still be on there. You just gotta re-add it.
Yeah.
Just give us a couple more minutes here, and we'll get this all straightened away, and then we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and there. Let's add the VLC. Okay, now we gotta go 50-50.
What was that saying?
Just play 50-50 just to see if that works.
Is he testing this real
We're
quick?
just testing something. That works, but
Oh, wait, no, that didn't work. That was the audience meeting.
no, the 50-50 is to
My lady says they're taking
go back because it's still there. Go to the music folder.
Every time I have a crackles, 10,000 babies in Mexico.
I know, I don't know why.
Or 1,000 dead puppies. Either one.
Just drag it here.
I don't think get any coffee or
Which one?
And $100 right, you gotta go grab
coffee
it.
So you just add ice and it's a chocolate latte.
There we go. There we go, alright.
Back in business.
Now, finally go.
Alright, here we go.
All right, now let me actually go back here. Okay, there we go. All right. So our four. Actually, let's do the questions first.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
All right. So now let's try to play this and let's see if this actually works.
Yeah, hopefully this is good.
Let's do this. Okay. So 4 lifelines that you have. Let's play this right. First one is jump the question. There we go. Second one is double dip. The third one is the 50-50, if you all know what that is. I'll explain all of them afterward. And the fourth one is the Ask the Audience, which we're going to get you all involved. And finally, okay. Sorry. And finally, if anyone gets to the $32,000 mark, they'll get a 5th lifeline called the wild card. So essentially, I'll explain how the lifeline. I'll just explain quickly how the lifelines work. All right. So jump the question means that if you're stuck in a question, you don't know it, you can just jump over the question and you don't have to answer it. It means that you're just skipping over the dollar value. So, say for example, you're at the $2,000 question, and you're at the $4,000 question. You want $2,000, go for $4,000. You don't know the $4,000 question, you want to jump over it. You go for $8,000, but you'll still technically be at the $2,000 mark. Double dip, it lets you answer any question twice, but once you activate it, you can't walk away if you get one wrong answer. Essentially. 50-50 takes away 2 wrong answers from the question. Then ask the audience, we're going to ask you by a show of hands who thinks it's A, this answer, who thinks it's B, who thinks it's C, who thinks it's D. So essentially, we're going to play it out and see how it works. So first one I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the prizes that I brought with me this year at AAC. Now, over the last 4 times that I've run this, between Anime Boston, PortCon, and AAC from last year, I've had pretty good prizes. But I'm going to set the bar tonight as for the prizes that we have. And I'm going to make them better than ever before, so hopefully you guys are going to all try your hardest to try to win the best prize. The way it's going to work is that everyone that comes up is going to want to set the bar as high as they can for the next person, because the way it works is that I have a score sheet right here, and the way it works is that whoever has the highest score at the end of the panel at 7:30 tonight will be the first person to come up and pick which prize they want from this bag of goodies I have right here. So I'll take these out one by one, and you can go, ooh, ah. So I bring these with me every single time we go to a convention. I have 6 manga books right here. I have Inuyasha. Look at that. Ah. Ooh. Ah.
And how many are there?
Yeah, exactly. Beat the Vandal Buster, really good manga. I have Rurouni Kenshin.
The higher the moon, the more attractive it is.
I guess so. I have a really good Korean manga called Rebirth. I'm not sure if any of you have heard of it, but it's a really good manga series. You should get into it. It's really good. I like it a lot. It kind of reminds me of like Inuyasha, except the guy's like much more badass and evil main character. And he's a vampire essentially. So.
Oh, that's all.
That doesn't sparkle.
But they are gold.
Why is it? What? You know, I saw that happen at Anime Chapter. I don't know why it's doing that. Well, you don't have to worry about it because I'm still showing prizes anyway, so don't have to worry about that.
I think the view's actually, this is why you switched to a Mac.
No.
Alright.
I disagree completely.
Alright. I have Avatar, The Last Airbender.
I would say very now.
Yes. It's a cinemanga, so essentially it's like a picture. It's like a really good colorful picture book. And finally, I have Case Closed, Volume 32. It's a really good manga, and I'm actually cosplaying as one character from that tonight, but I don't have all my cosplay with me. Alright, now, I have 2 audio CDs. One I bought last month, and I thought it was actually pretty good, but I just didn't know what the hell it was. It's called 12 Tender Killers in a Mixed Up World. I don't know if any of you have heard of that. I think it's an anime game from what I've heard of.
So you're saying the thing that's going through your head? I don't know what this is, but I love it!
I guess so.
Give us a sample.
I wish I could, but I don't have it on this laptop. Yeah, so my computer's starting back up, so I'll show the rest of the prize and then we'll get going from there. Alright, I have Princess 9. This is a good soundtrack. I give it away because it's really good. Alright. Here's one of the better prizes I have. I have a New England Patriots Sports Watch, brand new.
What the heck?
I figured something. You want a good prize? All right. All right. You want to be ooh and ah? All right. I have shrink wrapped Dragon Ball Z VHS tape, brand new. I'm not seeing much enthusiasm, so I'm going to really set the bar high for the next prize that I'm going to have. First thing, here's another VHS tape that I have, a original Dragon Ball. So, all right.
Who has a VHS? You.
All right. Okay. I have a brand new Kingdom Hearts hat. And now my final 3 prizes. These are going to be the best ones. First thing, if you all feel like you need to stop by the drugstore, if you feel like you're sick at all, I brought this with me last year at AAC. I have a Walgreens $10 gift card if anyone wants to use that, buy anything they want. Second thing, if anyone needs to buy anything online, if they missed out on something that they wanted to get in the dealership and they didn't have it, there was a $10 Amazon.com gift card right here. Finally, all right. So now I'm going to set the bar higher than ever here because I really want another $1 million winner like I showed you in that ForkCon video. And to prove it, I have a little prize in here. Only if someone wins $1 million, again, like the person at ForkCon did, I have a brand new iPod Shuffle right here. If anyone actually gets $1 million. Only if someone gets $1 million. And nothing else.
I don't do anything else.
All right, and now my thing is back. That was actually
I have a zoo. Literally, I have a zoo.
Go. Now let's hope that my computer doesn't shut down this time when that happens. But at least that was good timing. At least I was able to explain all the prizes without having to worry about like actually presenting the thing to you. All right. So now we showed everything. Now we got to pick the first contestant. So the way I did it, I always pick people from the audience. I think at my boss I'm going to do it differently from now on if I run it there, just for the fact that I picked the first person that, unfortunately, I don't know where he went. My friend Scott went.
He just left.
He just left. He was the person that actually picked that girl that was the Pac-Man girl. So, yeah, so that kind of set the bar for how bad it was. So, all right, so who wants to be a contestant? And I really want to know who thinks they know the most about anything anime related in general. Who am I going to pick here? Wait a minute, I talked to you, Mr. Cuomo, earlier. You were epic with your costume and I took a picture of you, so why don't you come up here? You're the first person. Who wants to be me? Let's give an air of applause. Microphone here? I don't know if we can give you your own microphone.
Why don't you give him that microphone that you were using? Or you can just do that. Sounds like it. I heard it click.
Alright, so all the prizes are on here. We don't have a lot of room to work with. Essentially, what we'll do is, does anyone want to help out in terms of showing like the lifeline? I have a lifeline chart on my netbook here. Essentially, it shows you what lifelines you have, and if you just click on it, it'll just put a giant X over it. So if anyone want to help out with that?
It's shutting down. The magic touch.
I'm worried about running this now.
Really? Well, at the very least, we know the Matrix comes and kills everyone. He's the guy we come to.
Everything we touch dies.
No. Just
I'm gonna make sure first that I don't have any.
Oh, Schwarzenegger shows up. Just point him in the direction.
Yeah, I just want to make sure that I have no updates going on. All right.
Like I'm shutting down.
Good. All right. So now I can run this again.
All right, good to go.
I think so. Yes. Essentially, the worst thing you could ever do is install Windows updates like right before a panel actually happens.
That'd be horrible.
All right. So, are we ready to play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? So what I'm going to do is, first thing before we get started, I'm going to show you all of your categories. So
it's okay if I just say one thing first?
Yeah.
We just fill the rules, Beard VR can go to hell. Yeah!
Alright. So let's see, we're going to see how this works.
The Pokemon question years back.
Alright, so we're going to see how this works in terms of getting everything settled away. So this is your, these are all your questions, and we'll show you your categories as well.
Oh,
Look at your categories and study them, see if there's anything you want to specifically go after. Ready to play?
As ready as I'll ever be.
Alright, let's start it.
Alright, let's do it.
Here we go. For $100, here it is. Name this character from Yu-Gi-Oh!
I may have trouble with this! I see you.
Yugimoto Sekikaga Joey, our insert abridged series joke here.
I'm making a minute to think about this.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm gonna say B, final answer.
Alright. You say B is your final answer, and yes, you're right, for $100, yes. Alright, there we go. We're going for the $200 question right now. Winning, yes. Resurrection is the category. Here we go for $200. In the beginning of Full Metal Alchemist, which person did Edward and Alphonse try to resurrect from the dead, which ultimately led to both brothers nearly losing their lives? And by the way, just letting everyone know, just please don't try to shout out and answer anything, like that we're leaving that for the Ask the Audience. Was it their mother, their father, a pet animal, or a wind reed?
Yeah, I'm gonna say A, the mother, final answer.
I'm gonna say my final answer. And yes, you're all right for $200.
It's real, I'll be stuck for life.
Alright. For $300, character weapons is the category. Let's see what it is. For $300, in Inuyasha, what is the main weapon that Kagome uses?
Thank God I actually watched this series.
Is it a sword, a boomerang, a bow and arrow, or a gun?
You know, a gun would be awesome, but I'm going to say C, bow and arrow, final answer.
Final answer. And yes, you are right for $300. Alright, for $500, the anime military is the category. By the way, just to let you two know, like, I have just a couple cameras running in the back, so I just don't want you guys blocking it. Thank you very much. Alright, the anime military is the category for $500. Let's see what it is. For $500, what branch of the military is the main arch enemy of nearly every pirate crew in One Piece? Is it the Army, the Navy, the Marines, or the Air Force?
You know, I actually fell out of the series, and thank God I actually came back into it. I'm going to say B, the Navy, final answer.
Oh, you say it's the Navy? Oh my God, I'm sorry, but that is the wrong answer. It's the Marines.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. Oh. That looks like we have to get off to a better start than that when it comes to starting off at AAC. But you will get a prize no matter what in the end, so let's give him a hand, guys. It actually might seem like a trick question if you think about it. I mean, the Navy is like technically probably would be an enemy of the pirates. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to.
It was a good try though.
You can actually leave it like around the chair there. Do you want to like?
Yeah, sure.
Alright, now first I'm going to see if the light actually works. Just give it a sec here. Alright, there we go. I just got to check to see if there's anything else. Alright, so I'm just going to let you know, if we make it to the $32,000 question on this bracket, it's a video question, so just be aware of that in case you do make it that far. So first thing I'll do is... Alright, so I'm guessing, do you know the rules in life unless you can explain anything else to you? Ready to start this already? Alright. So are we ready to play Millionaire again, guys? Alright, let's go. Alright, so we'll show you your categories right now. Where they are, study them, see if there's anything you want to specifically go after. The Far East is the first category. Let's do it, here we go. For $100. We all know that our precious anime comes from Japan, but what is the capital of Japan? Is it Kyoto, Tokyo, Okinawa, or hentai?
B, Tokyo.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, you're right for $100. Yes. Sorry about that.
PLC is slow.
Yeah. For $200, not for door locks. What is the name of this weapon that Sora uses in the Kingdom Hearts series? Is it the key sword, the keyblade, the gateway blade, or the keyhole? For $200, yes, you are right. It is the keyblade. Come on, guys, let's show enthusiasm out of you guys. If you guys show a lot of enthusiasm, I'll definitely pick you as a contestant next. For $300, the category is benders. So for $300, which of the following is not a type of bending skill in the show Avatar: The Last Airbender? Is it earth bending, water bending, poison bending, or fire bending? Final answer.
Yes.
Yes, you're right. For $300, yes. Oh, that's what I like to see. For $500, the category is comparisons. So let's see what it is for $500. What type of office device would you most likely associate with a Pokemon Ditto? A fax machine, a stapler, a copier, or a telephone?
Copier.
Final answer? And yes, you're right for $500. I really like this enthusiasm. This is more enthusiasm than I've ever seen before. That's what I like to see. So we're going for the $1,000 question right now. If you get this right, you can't leave with less than that. You still have all your lifelines, so you're in really good shape. Category is bleach. Here we go. For $1,000, let's see what it is. Which of these bleach characters does not wield a Zanpakuto as a weapon? Is it Kon, Renji, Ichigo, or Byakuya? And yes, you're right for $1,000. And you get a thumbs up right there for that. All right. So we're going for $2,000 right now, guys. So you still have all your lifelines, though, so you're in good shape. We'll show you the categories, character, nicknames is the category. The questions are going to get a little bit harder now since we're getting up there again. So are you ready to see the $2,000 question?
Yes.
Here we go. For $2,000, which character in Fairy Tail is sometimes referred to as Salamander? Sorry, I had to pick this there. All right. Is it Gray, Natsu, Gagio, or Mystigan? And you have all your lifelines if you need to use them, so don't feel afraid to use them because that's what they're there for.
I'm going to use Ask the Audience.
You're going to use Ask the Audience? All right, guys, so let's see what you know. All right, so what we're going to do is, based on a show of hands, I'm going to say who here thinks it's A, Gray, and then raise your hand. Who thinks it's B, not to raise your hand. So we'll do it like that. So who here, by show of hands, thinks it's A, Gray? Yes. Okay. Is it set to repeat though? Okay, there we go. All right. All right. So no one thinks it's A, Gray. Who thinks it's B, Natsu? Interesting. All right. We got about almost roughly half the audience. And by the way, if you don't know the answer, just make your best educated guess as to what you think it is. Who thinks it's C, Gagio? All right. We have 3 people back here. Maybe 4 people. Who thinks it's D, Mystigan? We have 2, 3, 4. So it seems like half the audience kind of picked Natsu. A couple people picked Gagio, a couple people picked Mystigan. All right, so here we go. All right, so it's up to you ultimately if you what you think the answer is. So
Do you leave the audience or no?
and by the way, if you get this wrong, you won't lose anything. So
Yeah, so you're gonna say, hey,
yes.
I'll just do Natsu.
Natsu, is that your final answer? That is your final answer? There we go. And you said it was Natsu? And yes, you're right. It is. We're going for $4,000 right now, guys. No.
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Final Fantasy is the next category. Let's see what it is. And by the way, like I said, if you get to question 10, popular J-pop songs, that's going to be a video question. So I'm going to need to unplug the audio for that if we get that high.
All right.
So Final Fantasy, here we go for $4,000. Let's do it. For $4,000. In Final Fantasy X, Kimahri is what type of race? Is he a Ronso, a Galka, a Gene? Can you say that for me? Geno. Geno, okay. Or a, what's the final one? Bonica. Okay, thank you. I put them on there, I just couldn't pronounce them for the life of me. So you have 3 lifelines left. You still have your double dip, your 50-50, and jump the question. You already asked the audience, so.
What's a double dip do again?
Double dip lets you answer any question twice. But the way it works is that if you activate it, let's just say you get your first answer wrong, you still have to answer your second answer, so you can't walk away if you activate the lifeline. 50-50 is, will take away 2 wrong answers to the question. So essentially, if you wanted to, you could use your double dip in your 50-50 in the same question and guarantee yourself the right answer, but obviously you'll have to use 2 lifelines for it. You'll do the double dip? Alright, I'll just let you know one more time before we activate it. So you're still at $2,000 right now, so if you get this question wrong, you'll drop back down to $1,000. So you don't really have much to lose since you're essentially ahead of the last person. So if you activate, you get the first wrong answer, you still have to answer twice. So are you ready? You want to do double dip then?
Yeah.
Alright, so you're going to do double dip, guys. Let's activate it. Alright. So I need your first final answer.
A.
Ronso, is that your first final answer?
Yes.
For $4,000? And yes, it is Ronso. You're right. Alright, we're going for $8,000 right now, guys. Let's do it.
You're doing really good.
Yeah, you're doing good. You still have 2 lifelines. You still have your 50-50, and you still have your jump the question. And like I said, if you get to the $32,000 level, you'll have the wild card lifeline. Essentially, what the wild card does is, if any lifeline that you've already used, I didn't explain this, any lifeline you've already used beforehand, you can reuse 1 time, just with that wild card lifeline. So for $8,000, the category is Italian countries. So let's see what this one is. Here we go, for $8,000. Let's do it. Here it is. Which of these countries is not part of the popular anime Italian Axis Powers? Is it Russia, Canada, Brazil, or Italy?
C. Brazil is my answer.
Wow.
For $8,000? And yes, you're right, it is Brazil.
She had no hesitation. She was all right on.
We're going for $16,000 right now, guys. Change of character is the category. I don't even know what this question is. Let's see what it is. Here we go. For $16,000, here we go. Which of these anime characters used to be in a biker gang when he was younger? Is it Renton Thurston, Shinji Ikari, Naota Nandaba, or Ikichi Onizuka? You still have 2 lifelines if you need to use them. 50-50, which will take away 2 wrong answers. And you jump the question, which will let you skip over this question.
Do you have any idea at all?
Yeah, I have some idea, but
You wanna?
You can use 50-50 if you want to take a chance at it and see if your answer is still out there, but I mean, it's up to you.
What's on your mind? What do you think is the answer? What's going to your head?
well, I know 2 of the characters from this because of my brother. He reads both mangas and pretty sure you might get answer about. Okay, I'm gonna take a chance and say Eikichi Onizuka.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
For $16,000? And yes, it is! You still have 2 essentially, you can go really far with this. So now, like I said, we're going for $32,000 right now, but wait, just do the music first. Play the music first. Going for $32,000, we'll make it scary. Alright, now, I gotta hook up the audio in here because I gotta play this because this is gonna be a video question.
Alright, so block your ears. Okay, there.
Alright.
Sorry that my computer is aluminum.
Alright, $32,000 question. song. So are you ready to see this question for $32,000?
I am.
All right, so there's going to be no music first, but it's more to play. All right, for $32,000, name this popular J-pop song sung by Flipside. Show you the answers. Is it called Only My Railgun, Tsunagu Kizuna, Utayo Miracle, or Shiver? Okay, so we played it for you, so now we're having the audio on his computer.
All right.
Then we'll play the actual music. All right. So now you know what. Now you've seen the answers. So now it's up to you, and you still have 2 lifelines. So if you don't know this, you can jump the question. And what jump the question will do, I have to warn you. But the way jump the question works is that since you're at $16,000 right now, you're going to be skipping over the $32,000 question if you skip over it. So if you skip over it, a couple things will happen. Number 1, you won't get the wild card unless you answer the $64,000 question correctly. That's the only way you get the wild cards if you officially get up there. And second, since you'd still be at $16,000, if you went for $64,000 and got it wrong, you drop back down to $1,000. But you still have 2 year lifelines, and you can still go for $64,000 if you want to skip this question. Or you can still use your 50-50 if you want to see if there's 2 answers that you think that could be the right answer. So ultimately, it's up to you.
I gotta say, that's a really good song.
It's a good song.
It's so funny, the one J-pop song I haven't heard. I'm gonna do 50-50.
She's gonna do the 50-50. All right, so we're gonna take away 2 wrong answers from the question right now. Are you ready, Eric?
Yeah.
Do it. So it's either Only My Railgun or Tsunagu Kizuna. And I mean, if you still don't feel confident, you can still jump the question if you did not know it.
But just remember the warning if you do jump.
Like I said, it's still, I mean, and what would happen though is that if you skip the question and went for $64,000, you can still walk away with $16,000.
So you can still have that option to walk away.
Okay, I have this weird feeling that it's A, Only My Railgun.
A, is that your final answer?
Yes.
I think it's A, Only My Railgun. And yes, it is Only My Railgun! Big thumbs up right there.
So
now we get into the really interesting part of Millionaire because you've reached the $32,000 level, so you're going for $64,000. The category is Hunter x Hunter, and you have the wild card now. So now you have 2 lifelines again. So you have jumped the question, and you have your wild card. So essentially, what the wild card does is any lifeline you've already used previously, ask the audience, double dip or 50-50. You can reuse it again, or if you wanted to, let's just say if you use jump the question on this question, then you can use wild card jump the question again, essentially, if you wanted to.
Oh.
So that's something that you might want to keep in mind. So all right, for $64,000, Hunter x Hunter is the category. Let's go. Which of these characters failed the 287th Hunter examination in the beginning of Hunter x Hunter? Is it Midoro, Hisoka, Paco, or Kurapika?
I'm not even gonna try because I'm scared.
Sure, you ready to jump the question? All right, so you're at 32,000. You're not gonna lose anything. So we can see you jump this question. So we're gonna jump the question right now. Let's do it. So if you just say you had to make a guess, what would you have said the answer was?
Hisoka.
Hisoka, let's see what the right answer is. No, it's Midoro, so I mean, now you know. So you're still at 32,000, so now we're gonna go for 125,000 right now. For 125,000, Nobodies is the category. So now you still have your wild card, so if you want, you can check the question again if you don't know this. So, all right, so here we go for 125,000. Let's do it. getting a little nervous. And Kingdom Hearts 2. Which of these is not the name of a type of nobody enemy? Is it an assassin, a berserker, a sniper, or a stalker? Don't say anything, please, anyone. I don't want. And like I said, you still have the wild card, so you can use one lifeline again for one more time if you want.
Any life.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna skip because I.
All right. Hey, what's good though is that if you skip this question, since you're still at 32,000, that means you can answer the $250,000 question without losing anything. If you think about it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So do you want to skip this question then?
Yeah.
All right. So we're just gonna skip this question again. There we go. All right. So now, if you had to make a guess for this one, what would you say it was?
Sniper?
Sniper. Let's see what the right answer was. It's a stalker.
That was my last.
All right. So now you know. Just give me a second here.
Yep.
All right. Okay. So we're going for 250,000 right now, guys. If she gets this right, she'll have the highest record in terms of AAC related. When I ran this AAC last year, the highest person got up to 125,000. Yeah. So Sega consoles is the category. So all right. So like I said, you can answer this without having to lose anything. And if you get this right, you'll have the record in terms of when I've ran this AAC twice. You'll have the all-time record in terms of AAC.
No pressure.
No pressure. Here we go. For $250,000, what was the name of the first video game system made by Sega, which was only sold in Asia when it debuted in 1983? Is it the Sega Mark I, the Sega Nomad, the Sega Terra Drive, or the Sega SG-1000? And like I said, you can answer this without losing anything. If you get this right, you'll have the record in terms of the AAC Who Wants to Be Millionaire.
I don't have any lifelines left, right?
That's right left.
Okay. Do you like Sega?
So again, even if you don't know, just take a wild guess. You won't.
Best educated
lose
guess.
I read this somewhere before.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
That's saying something.
I do like Sega.
So it's a good
Now,
one.
do you have any idea at all?
Huh?
Do you have any idea at all? Do you have anything going through here?
I know it's not one of them.
Which one?
The Sega Nomad.
Okay.
So we can take that one away then if you think you don't think it's that one. Well, the people are having a great time in the other room.
Yeah.
I hope they're not laughing at you here.
No.
Oh no, they're not laughing at her. She's got up to 250,000. I mean, that's pretty good if you ask me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we're gonna have to give her a big round of applause after she's done, no matter what. So it's ultimately up to you. So we need to know what you think it is. Other people are probably gonna want to try to beat that after. Is that your final answer?
Yes.
This was a free guess. You had nothing to lose, and it's a good thing you had nothing to lose because unfortunately it is the wrong answer. The right answer. Does anyone know what it was?
I said,
D is the right. So we got to give a big round of applause. He came close to the million, but it was still very good, though. I mean, that's nothing to laugh at. Sorry.
Yeah, you did a really good job. You should have got yourself back.
So now we gotta decide who wants to be the next person. I'll let my friend Eric pick this time because I gotta go check the cameras.
Okay. And I gotta see what's the next bracket we're using. Next bracket we're using is number 12. So.
Okay. Well, my Sharingan is pointing towards the man in the green shirt. Right here. Yes, you, the one with the glasses. Yeah, you! You have my suggestion earlier.
Alright.
Alright. Well, you look pretty confident in all those questions, so I figured, you know, why not?
Probably some of those anime ones.
I think that's the case with a lot of people, believe me. I mean, there are a lot of different things out there.
I'm going to try to at least get 6 or 7 people up before the end of this panel, at the end of tonight.
So use the lifelines.
What?
I forgot. Use the lifelines.
Alright, so we're using bracket 12 next. Bracket 12. Alright, so I'm going to let you know that bracket 12, if you get up to where she got up to the $250,000 question, there's a video question, I believe. Yep, there's a video question at $250,000 mark, so if we get that high, then you'll know that you'll have to, something that you'll have to possibly look over. So first thing I have to do is back up. And so I'm guessing that you know the rules and lifelines. Is there anything that you need me to explain to you at all? I think it's clear. Think it's clear? Alright, so just Alright, so we'll show you your categories right now. We'll just get right into this thing. So look at your categories, study them, see if there's anything you want to go after specifically. So the first category is character identification. Ready here? Let's go. Name this main character from Yu Yu Hakusho. Is it Yusuke, Yomi, Shinsuke, or some guy pointing his finger at me?
Ask the audience.
Really?
Yeah. Just play the video game, that's it.
He's being, alright, he's being serious, so alright, we're gonna ask the audience right now then. Alright, so who thinks it's A? Okay. Anything else? I'm not even gonna ask if it's B, C, or D. That's fine, alright, so now you know. Okay, alright, and they're not being trolls either. And they are right, yes, you can thank them. Yes, they are right. Thank you, audience, very much.
I'm trying to break it down the battle.
Yeah. So for $200, being a part of anime, being a part of anime is the second category. Let's see what it is. For $200. If you wanted to be a member of the Straw Hat Pirates, what anime show would you want to audition for? Is it One Piece, Naruto, Fairy Tail, or Inuyasha?
Hey, One Piece.
Is that your final answer?
Yep.
And yes, we finally got one that's right. Yes, there we go. No, that's the audience there.
I've never seen the show.
But at least you know what it is. Alright. $300, here we go. Group leaders is the category, so let's see what it is for $300. Speaking of the Straw Hat Pirates, which of these One Piece characters is the founder and captain of the crew, and he looks like this? Yeah, that's maybe not the best thing because he's never seen One Piece. Is it Tony Chopper, Nami, Monkey D, Luffy? I'm a ninja.
This is another thing. I know who it is, even though I've never seen the show. It's C.
Good. All right. So is that your final answer?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Yes, for $300. He is right. Yes.
This is good luck.
Yeah, for $500. Authors is the category. So here we go for $500. Akira Toriyama is best known for creating what famous anime series? Is it Gurren Lagann, Hellsing, Death Note, or Dragon Ball?
D, Dragon Ball.
Final answer?
Yes.
And yes, you're right for $500. Now we're getting the improvement. Alright. For $1,000, if you get this right, you can lose the list of these perverted characters is the category. For $1,000, if you were to ask Sango from the Inuyasha series, who is the most perverted guy you know, what would her answer most likely be? Would it be Inuyasha, Shippo, Moroku, or Kohaku?
Yeah, same problem again. So, what's the audience? It's gone.
It's gone. Oh, so Essentially, you have 3 lifelines left. You can double it, it lets you answer the question twice. And if you want to, you could use it 50-50 and you can guarantee yourself the right answer, or you can skip the question. I'm gonna skip this. He's gonna skip the question. All right, so if you had to guess, what would you think it was? See, Moroku, guess what? You were right. So we skipped over that, so you're still at $500, so just go to that question. And that's okay. All right. So technically you're still at $500, so if you want to, you have to get this question right, otherwise you'll leave with nothing if you get this wrong. Since you skipped over Safe Haven, all right? So you understand?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can't use lifelines?
You still have 2 lifelines. You still have your double dip and you still have your 50-50, so if you want to guarantee yourself the right answer if you don't know this question. Black Butler is the category. So for $2,000. Which character in Black Butler is known to have superhuman strength inside him? A lot of people really must like that over there. Is it Pluto, Bard Roy, Finian, or Undertaker? Now, like I said, if you want, you can use both lifelines and guarantee yourself the right answer.
I don't suppose I can see what the next category is.
No, I can't go back to that. You have to look at it. Unless someone else remembers that. I mean, you can say, anyone else that saw it can say what it is. I mean, I just can't show it. Learning Japanese is the next category.
Oh. I think probably let's use the
You have to use, if you want to get the right answer, you have to use 50-50 first and then do double dip.
Oh, okay then.
We'll use 50-50 first then?
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll take what's your wrong answers from the question right now. You ready, Eric? Do it. So it's either Bard Roy or Finian. If you want, I mean, you can use double dip if you need to.
I think so.
You can use double dip. So he's going to guarantee himself the right answer, guys. So we'll just activate it just for the heck of it.
I would have guessed B. I didn't see the show, so.
Is B your first final answer?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just,
Let's see.
well, I have some good news. You have a second chance to get this right because it is unfortunately the wrong answer. I wonder what the answer is. See, it's Finian, your second final answer?
Yes.
Okay. You think he's right, guys? I don't know if he's right or not. All right, let's just start clapping for him, guys, because he is right for $2,000. Yes. Now you at least have $1,000 if you get this next question wrong. But you have no lifelines. You're out of lifelines now. Alright, so we're going for $1,000 right now. Learning Japanese, like they said, is the next category. So there are the rest of the categories. So if you want to study them again, just look at them again. We're going to go to the question right now. So here we go. $4,000. Let's do it. For $4,000. He might be a Super Saiyan, but Gohan is also a Japanese word for which kind of food? Is it eggs, rice, chicken, or bread? D, bread. Is bread your final answer? Yep. Oh my god, I am sorry, that is the incorrect answer. Who knows what the right answer is? B, whoever said rice, yep, you're right, it is rice. So you get $1,000. So you're Steve, so want to select the next contestant? Alright, my friend Steve is going to select the next contestant, guys, so show him that you really like him if you want to be connected as a contestant.
Who thinks they
really knows a lot about anime? We need someone that really knows a lot. Alright, so so far. The highest contestant has won $32,000. We've had one person win $1,000, and then the other person win nothing. But he's still getting a good prize though, so you can do that. All right, so the next bracket we're going to be using is bracket number 9. So let's see what that one brings us. All right, wait a second. Let's see how lucky it is. So 9 is the next one. Let's open this up. Well, it's not that, it's 8, isn't it? Yeah, let's go. We're going to start this right up, guys, so we're going to get this going.
You already know the rules of life.
You know the rules of lifelines, you don't need to explain anything, so...
Let's go.
Let's go, alright, so let's get started. Alright guys, let's start clapping. Come on, we gotta get into it. There are your categories, so study them. If there's anything you need to know. Alright, you got it? We'll wait and see. You have all your lifelines here for a reason. Okay, here we go for $100. Let's do it. For $100, here we go. The main character from Sonic X is what kind of animal? There's a reason why it's a $100 question. Is it a hamster, fox, hedgehog, or a one-eyed blue alien?
C, hedgehog, final answer.
Yes, you're right for $100. Yes, there you go. For $200, here we go. Cute rodents. Here we go. So now that you know there was Sonic the Hedgehog, what are these animals from the hamster? Are they gerbils, guinea pigs, hamsters, or kawaii animals?
I think it's clear.
It is true.
C, final answer.
Yes, you're right for $200. There you go. For $300. From one to the other is the category. Here we go. In which anime does the main character change from a boy to a girl when splashed with cold water? Is it Inuyasha, Fruits Basket, Claymore, or Rama 1/2? You have your lifelines if you don't have any idea.
I don't know which one it's not. It's right. I asked the audience.
You want to ask the audience? That's fine. Yeah, we can go to the audience, so let's go to the audience then. Alright, so who here thinks it's A, Inuyasha? Raise your hand. And look behind you to see. No one says Inuyasha. Who thinks it's B, Fruits Basket? Who thinks it's C, Claymore? I think it's saying something. One person. Who thinks it's D, Rama 1/2? There you go.
Then I'm going to go with D.
Alright, is that your final answer?
Yes.
And you can thank the audience because they are right. Yes, thank you very much.
I knew it. Wait.
For $500, Dragon Ball Z fillers is the category. Here we go for $500. Which 2 Dragon Ball Z characters learned how to drive a car in the DBZ filler episode Goku's Ordeal? Is it Goku and Krillin, Yamcha and Gohan, Gohan and Tien, or Goku and Piccolo? Still have the rest of your lifelines if you need to use them.
Team 2.
Double dip?
Double dip, yeah.
You want to do double dip?
Yes.
Alright, so if you get this wrong, you'll drop back down to nothing, so I'll just warn you that. Alright, so you want to do double dip then? Alright, let's do it. Alright. What is your first final answer?
Goku and Piccolo.
Is that your first final answer?
Yes.
Alright, and you are right, yes it is that for $500, yes. I guess it didn't give you an answer, but you got it right, so it is Goku and Piccolo, so that's my mistake. Alright, so for $1,000, what is it? Is the category. So if you get this right, you'll at least have $1,000. You still have 2 lifelines left. You have your junket question, and you have your 50-50. So what is it is the category. So here we go for $1,000. What is the Mach 5? Is it a Transformer, a race car, an android from Dragon Ball Z, or a Zoid?
My father would kill me if I didn't answer this right, so it's B, race car.
Final answer?
Yes.
Yes, you're right for $1,000. Here we go.
See, you got nervous.
2 questions. We're going to test your knowledge a little bit more now. So we're going to go for $2,000, and like I said, you still have your 2 lifelines, your 50-50, and your jump the question. And fighting video games is the next category. So here we go for $2,000. For $2,000, here it is. Name this character from the Tekken fighting game series. Is it Eddie Gordo, Horang, Martial Law, or Jin Kazama? And if you want, if you jump over this, like, you can answer the $4,000 question without losing anything.
Oh, you're sitting here? Okay.
You're gonna jump the question? Alright, so you don't have to answer this. You officially want to play? Alright, so if you just have to guess what the answer was.
C, martial law.
Martial law, well, it's a good thing you didn't go for it because the right answer was B, Horang. So now you know. So, alright, so we're skipping on that question. For $4,000, anime identification is the category. So let's see if you know about anime itself. So here we go. $4,000. Let's do it.
Put a guy.
As soon as one
Yeah, this is
His job is
name this anime. Oh crap! I forgot. This is an audio
I
question.
want a guy whose job is stage what he does.
You gotta answer this one right.
And then I want a guy who's upstairs
Sorry,
at
name
a
this.
table. He just does the 2 on 1. That's it. And then you rotate the glove. So you put it on stage based on location. As a situation. So you have to be dedicated their support. Their job is community. And then they go.
Who cares if they're a troll? I'm too busy working on my homepage to have time for that junior high kind of crap. Hey, who the hell do you think you are talking big on your little message board? This is probably all you can do to express yourself in your life, parentheses, laugh. A troll! That dumbass! How dare you troll my board? I'm gonna set him straight right now! I don't know what you think you're trying to prove by insulting me. Don't you feel the fact butting in where you're not wanted? Troll! It'd be better if you don't react to the troll too much. Trolls enjoy watching people get upset. If it bothers you, just leave the message without making any comment. Well, I never expected to get a rebuke like this from Mr. Satori. Dear Mr. Satori, deleting someone's message without a word is not my style. I think the best way to deal with this troll is to reason with him, even if I have to send him later to the message eventually. Of course, I still have the utmost respect for you, but I think I should deal with this troll in my own way.
Alright, so if you want to see any more, I'll play the rest of the video after this panel. So let's put the audio back in. I'll show you the answers right now for that. Alright, so is this anime Karate High School, GTO, School Rumble, or Slam Dunk?
They were put her to work. I'm like, this is.
And you still have your 50-50, so yeah. And like I said, since you jumped over to the $2,000 question, you won't lose anything if you answer this wrong.
Like, do you want me to show you how to do it? Like, yeah, I'm like, start up,
We'll do the 50-50, or I'm going to take away 2 wrong answers from the question. Alright, so since you won't let me take away 2 wrong answers from the question, I'll just tell you right now, that D Slam Dunk and C School Rumble are not right answers. Alright, so it's either A or B.
And I choose A, final answer.
Really? Is your final answer?
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'll go
$4,000, and yes, you're right, it is right! Alright, so now we're going to go for $8,000, guys. So you're at 4,000, so you're technically ahead of the first and third person right now. So dancing to anime is the category. So here we go. For $8,000, in which DDR game can you dance to a song from the anime Gurren Lagann? Sorry. Thank you. Gurren Lagann. There we go.
I thought it was Gurren Lagann myself.
Yeah, sorry.
Don't slap you, Chia.
Okay, is it A, DDR? Alright, so is it DDR Supernova, DDR Extreme, DDR Supernova 2, or DDR Max 2? And if you don't know this, you can walk away with 4,000 right now.
I have no idea, but I'm still just
You're gonna guess? All right.
I'm gonna guess.
DDR screen?
Yes.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
For $8,000? Oh, I'm sorry, that is the wrong answer. The right answer, in case anyone was wondering, was C, DDR Super 2. Alright, so, but at least you got $1,000. So let's give another round of applause, guys. Alright, before we walk into the money, we'll get some people up here.
Still a good job, though.
Alright, so who wants to be the next contestant? I gotta pick someone that really knows a lot about anime, though. I mean, we need people that know their anime more than anything. That's what we need. Alright. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to.
Let's see what the next bracket's going to be. So yeah, I think that after this contestant, if we don't have, we probably won't have enough time for another person, but we will do $1 million question just in case someone wants to play it. So the next number is number 4, so bracket number 4. Yeah, and that person wanted to see the $1 million question on Pokemon, so.
That's me. I know a lot about Pokemon.
Alright, so we'll show that, we'll do that one after, I think, because that's what everyone wants to do. So.
What, me?
Everyone wants to know. Alrighty, so you now know that we have 2 people that have won 1,000 so far. We have 1 person that won nothing, but we have another person that won 32,000. So, alright, so now you know what you need to do. So, you know the rules and lifelines.
Let's
You
do
ready to
this.
play this? You want to be a millionaire again? Let's get this started. Here we go. Now let's see your categories right now. There you go. The first one's fighting video games, and this one, I hope I'm pretty good you don't get this wrong just because of the fact that it kind of references to back to what I told everyone in Anime Boston. So here we go. For $100, let's do it. Ryu is a character from what video game series? Is it Tekken, Street Fighter, Super Mario Brothers, or does it matter? You lost the game. All right. All right. So what do you think the answer is? I wonder. I'm just waiting for your answer. Oh yeah, he's
Double dip.
Are you serious? He has to double dip, guys. So, okay, so I think it's, all right. That person's leaving the room. Oh my God. They're out of time. Hey, Mr. Popo, you gotta stay here, otherwise you're not gonna get your prize. Alright guys, let's calm down a little bit. He's got a double dip, but he knows what the answer is. He's gonna get it right, I guarantee it. So we'll do double dip right now. And we'll just, what is your first answer, please?
B Street Fighter.
B Street Fighter is his first final answer. For $100. We're right for $100. Yes, there you go. All right. People had to leave the room, and that was not good. For $200, Desert Swag is the category.
Seriously, you had to put swag in
$200. Which of these items does Vash not wear or carry on him in Trigon? Is it a gun, a red trench coat, a black cat, or sunglasses?
C, final answer.
D is your final answer, and yes, you're right, for $200. There we go. We're going for $300 right now, guys. Card games. For $300. Little Karibo is the creator of what famous animes and web series that involves children's card games? Is it Pokemon, Digimon, Trigon, or Yu-Gi-Oh?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Final answer? Your final answer, right? Man, he just... He's just gonna shoot me. Alright. D, your final answer? Alright, D is his final answer. And yes, you're right, for $300. There we go. $500. Pokemon owners. Here we go. Which of these Pokemon is Team Rocket never owned? Let's be a little bit more patient here. Alright, so. Is it Weezing, Ekans, Wobbuffet, or Sandslash?
D, Sandslash.
Final answer?
Yeah.
Alright. And yes, you're right. $500. There you go. And we're going for the $1,000 question right now, guys. Villains is the category. So here we go for $1,000. Let's see what it is. Which of these villains appeared in Dragon Ball, but not in Dragon Ball Z? Is it Cell, Emperor Pilaf, Majin Buu, or Raditz?
I'm going to go with the audience question. I don't watch TPC.
Okay, he's gonna go with the audience. You're gonna go with the ask the audience then? Alright, we're gonna ask the audience right now, guys. So, alright, so who here thinks it's A, Cell? Raise your hand. No one thinks it's A, Cell. Who thinks it's B, Emperor Pilaf? Look behind you, and I think you pretty much know what the rest of the audience thinks. Alright, so. Alright. So you think it's B, Emperor Pilaf? Is that your final answer?
Final answer, B.
And yes, you're right for $1,000. There we go. Alright, so you reached the $1,000 level. If you want to beat these other three people, you have to at least make it to $2,000 or higher. So, alright, so we're going to go for $2,000 right now. The category is types of anime. So, are you ready to see the $2,000 question? Ready to see it? Here we go. For $2,000, Kenichi is an anime and manga that revolves around... Oh my god! Is it extreme sports, Satanism, gun battling, or martial arts? Yeah, you still have 2 lifelines if you need to use them. You still have your 50-50 and jump the question.
I'm going to jump the question.
He's going to jump the question. All right, guys. So he's going to jump this so you don't have to answer this. So if you had to just guess, what did you think the answer was?
Martial arts?
Well, unfortunately, you jumped the question, and it is martial arts. So, yeah, that question's out of play, though, so we're going to go on to the next one. Need insurance? The category. Here we go. For $4,000. In Trigon, what is the name of the insurance company that Meryl and her partner Millie work for? Is it Barnadelli, Baldinelli, Thompson, or Derringer?
50-50, please.
50-50, alright. We're going to take away 2 wrong answers from the question right now. You ready, Eric?
Yep.
Do it. It's either Barnadelli or Derringer. If you want, actually, you're not going to lose anything if you answer this wrong. Exactly, because if you don't, then you're not going to be above, so.
D, Derringer.
Is Derringer the final answer?
Final answer.
Oh, I'm sorry, that is the incorrect answer. It is A, Barnadelli. So you still won oh yeah, you still won $1,000 though, so let's give him a round of applause, guys. Alright, so we gotta make a decision. Do you want me to try to rush as much as I possibly can to get one final contestant, or do you want to all play a $1 million question?
$1 million.
$1 All right, so we'll let one person come up and do a $1 million question now. We got to decide though. I got to know there's several different categories I have for the $1 million one. So why don't I just show you what the category is for this $1 million question right here in this bracket. Miyazaki voice roles, if you want to do that. There's a Pokemon one from before. Well, I mean, or I could do the random number generator and see what that $1 million question is. All right, we'll do that. So, all right. So, for the final $1 million question that someone's going to play for an honorable mention prize, it's going to be from bracket number 14. So, bracket. So we're going to see. All right. So, I'll show you what bracket 14 is since we don't really have enough time to do another contestant. So, all right. So we got to decide who wants to answer this $1 million question. And $1 million question. I can show you the $500,000 question if you want. But what we got to do is we got to select a contestant who wants to play the $1 million question. Who thinks they're brave enough? I like this guy. He's been really good this whole hour. So why don't we let you come up? Come on, let's give him a round of applause, guys.
Come on, let's show some more enthusiasm. Come on!
All right, so we're going to skip all these questions. We're going to go right to $1 million.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to do Sailor Moon? We can do Sailor Moon if you want.
Sure, why not?
All right. Since we're kind of like just hanging back here, we'll do the $500,000 question first. Everyone wants to see Sailor Moon, all right?
Who wants to see Sailor Moon?
We'll do Sailor Moon first. So we'll go to $500,000. All right. So you ready to see this question? That's Sailor Moon for $500,000.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Let's just see what it is. Here we go. $500,000.
Ridiculous.
Here we go. For $500,000, in Sailor Moon, which rainbow crystal was sealed in the body of Rei Hino's grandfather? Is it the red crystal, the indigo crystal, violet crystal, or green crystal? This was my friend's question, by the way. Thank you.
This one is just for giggles, right?
It's just for giggles, but how about this? How about you have to answer this right to get the $1 million question? And we'll give you the choice of one lifeline. Only one lifeline. So if you want, jump the question if you want. One lifeline. It's just for giggles, so. That's it.
I do not know this.
Just be a little bit quieter, guys. Can I just be quiet here? Thank you. Do you know? All right, let's wait and see what he thinks.
Let's jump it.
You want to jump it? All right.
If I were to make a guess, though.
All right, so we're jumping right now.
All right, before I wanted to take a guess, just because it sounds like because the other ones are all mixed in some sort of, red and blue, red, violet, indigo. Just because one says completely off, I'm going to say green.
You're going to say green? Now let's see what the right answer is. Oh! Indigo is the right answer. So we're going to go skip past that. And we're going to go to $1 million. Let's see if you get this right. And I'll even raise the stakes a little bit higher. If you get this right, I'll give you the choice of 2 prizes that the rest of the year you're going to like. You'll be the last person to select a prize. We'll give you a prize no matter what. But if you get this right, I'll give you 2 prizes. Only if you get this question right with no lifelines. For $1 million, let's go. For $1 million, here we go. 511 Kinderheim is the name of an orphanage from what anime series?
My sister would know this.
Is it Death Note, Monster, Paranoia Agent, or Elfin Lied?
Can I use my quadruple dip?
That would be nice if you could, but unfortunately we can't let you do that.
Alright, let's see. I have no idea. But my sister would, but she's not here. She's back home.
Why is she there then?
Because she's my younger sister. I have no reason, just because.
You know, we actually might have time to do one more $1 million question after this if you want. So we'll do that after. I think we still have enough time for that. We still have like 7 minutes left, so we'll do it.
All right, you know what? I have no idea, so I'm just going to take a blind shot in the dark, and I'm going to say Death Note.
All right, for $1 million, like theoretically, this is just for fun. But if you had to say it was Death Note, if you were really going for $1 million with everything on the line, including the iPod, if the iPod was on the line, would you say Death Note is your final answer?
No.
That's good.
She's got the answer.
Don't.
All right. No, sorry. I forgot to turn around. I didn't mean to look. I'm sorry. All right. What the hell? Yeah. Go.
Death Note is your final answer?
It's wrong anyway.
It's his final answer.
Lock it in, lock key and jive, whatever you want to call it.
And unfortunately, we made history as we have our first $1 million loser. So, does anyone actually know what it is? All right.
Can I turn around now?
What? Yes, it is B. Monster. There you go. We have time for one more person. If they want to do one more $1 million question.
Very quickly.
That's going to be from bracket number 2. I want to do someone that has not been up yet. You know what? I want to let my friend Steve, he's always been so good at these questions, so let's see how well he knows his Pokemon. We're going to do Pokemon, guys. We're going to see what $1 million Pokemon question is, alright? Let's give a round of applause for that, alright? This is from the same bracket that I used the Sonic question and everything, so.
Well, clearly Sonic is a fox.
Alright. So we'll go for the $1 million right now. Alright. So you ready to do $1 million, Steve?
Let's do this, Bruce.
Pokemon is the category. Is everyone nervous here? Maybe I'll get really nervous. I gotta have my body shaking. Alright. So for $1 million, here we go. In Pokemon, what was the name of the person that defeated Richie in the Indigo League after Richie defeated Ash?
Serious? Okay.
Oh my god, I don't
Let's see.
Is it Natsuki, Delia, Asanta,
know.
or Mandy?
Okay, I know it was, I think it was a guy. I haven't seen that episode in so long.
I know what it is.
My gut is telling me. Why didn't you just run this by me? So I already got the answer. No.
No, I can't do that, unfortunately.
No, you can't do that. That was that paid me. My gut's telling me C.
So,
Final answer.
he says C is his final answer. Let's see if he's right, guys. C, Asanta, is the right answer! Yes! There we go. We got a theoretical $1 million winner, guys. So we'll give him a prize just for that. So, alright, so no one won the iPod, but I have to thank you all for coming to my panel. I really appreciate it. Alright, thank you all again. We're going to get, hey, everyone that was a contestant, come up here. We're going to give you your prizes. So, first thing we're going to do is obviously let the contestants actually come up, and then let the person that did the honorable mentions kick in. So, first thing. You
Not as strange results. Was it like zero? I feel so out of character.
Is anyone else in here? Is anyone else like? I mean, I'm assuming like the other people are coming in right now to set the next panel. Like, are you guys in? Is anyone else in here that's running the next one? Right? Okay. Snack tasting, right?
Now, they're around, you've been involved. Yep.
Final Fantasy? Sorry. Alright. Yes, we had a Final Fantasy question. You missed it. Kimari is one second race. We had Zoid questions, we just didn't use the bracket for it. Alright.
I'm just going to teach the draft of this. That's a machine that I was talking about. Yeah.
I don't think it was that big.
I talked to the guy that
I will see you later. And you have no
Is there my dragon? No. There's
You want something?
No, there's fractions.
Save it for anyone that needs to.
I just want to get through both of our questions. But I desperately need to go to the bathroom.
So, you get something there. I don't want to take you.
No. I mean, I have nothing else to do. Oh, really? Really?
So I actually,
Well, I was gonna say because I wanted to know if like the person actually reading tomorrow needs any help with it. If you need me to use any of my practice that I haven't used, like
program I'm using is actually
Flash.
No, it's not.
Are you?
Yes, I actually saw you on the meeting right here today.
Yeah.
And that's the one I did for Boston Pop.
Really?
And we actually have a concept of reaction.
Sweet. Yeah. Because I was gonna say,
Very free art.
absolutely. Yeah. I want to know like if there's anything you need me to help with. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? If you music, I have all music. All of them. Like have all. Do you have the jump? Because when I did the jumping question sound effect, like you were, I was using it. I want to know if like there was an official version of that.
I don't think it's on here, but it's on my computer, which is probably
Yeah.
desktop. Also, yeah. Sorry, let me just press it. What? Yes. I actually auditioned to be on this one. Really? Really? It's not easy.
Oh, I'm sure it's not.
I actually, yeah, I saw the Meredith, the Meredith, the Met Regis. Yeah, they've also been on. Wheel of Fortune. He was actually on. What was that show again that you were on? Really? Yeah, he was on. He was one of the video games. Eric. Yes, let's be honest. And you were Mike. I'm Derek.
No, I'm not going to right now. You got a pattern. Let me just surprise.